Resident Evil is back, darker, more personal, and maybe for the last time. After Village and the remake of Resident Evil 4, fans were left wondering, what's next for the franchise? And now, Resident Evil 9 Requiem. A new heroine, old fears, and a return to where it all began, Raccoon City. Today, 10 facts about Resident Evil Requiem that reveal why this might not just be a sequel, but the final chapter of an entire era. Fact 1. Release date and platforms Capcom officially revealed. Resident Evil Requiem launches on February 27, 2026, exclusively for PS5, Xbox Series X, S, and PC. The last-gen consoles are left behind. That means Requiem is built entirely for the new generation, with no compromises in graphics, lighting, or atmosphere. Every shadow, every reflection, designed for immersion and fear. Fact 2. New heroine, Grace Ashcroft. Meet Grace Ashcroft, an FBI analyst and the daughter of journalist Alyssa Ashcroft from Resident Evil Outbreak. She's not a super soldier or an Umbrella operative, just a human being caught in a nightmare she can't control. Director Koshi Nakashini says, "We want players to be scared with the heroine, not just watch her from above." Grace's vulnerability is her strength. She falls, stumbles, breathes heavily, reminding us of what survival horror truly means. Fact 3. Return to Raccoon City. The story takes place 30 years after the Raccoon City catastrophe. The city is destroyed, but not forgotten. Its ruins whisper the past. You'll walk through familiar streets and buildings, twisted by time and the nuclear fire that tried to erase them. Capcom has rebuilt Raccoon City using the maps from the RE2 and RE3 remakes, showing what remains decades later. Every corner tells a story of decay and memory. Fact 4. Leon Kennedy, return and farewell. According to trusted insider Dusk Golem, Leon S. Kennedy returns, and this will be his final appearance in the series. Not just a cameo, but the end of his journey. Capcom reportedly plans to close the Umbrella Legacy chapter, the cycle that began in Raccoon City and shaped the entire franchise. It's not just a reunion, it's a goodbye. Fact 5. 2 camera modes. For the first time in Resident Evil history, players can freely switch between first-person and third-person view. Want pure terror up close? Choose FPV. Prefer the cinematic classic feel? Go third-person. In the demo, journalists notice something new. Grace can trip, fall, and struggle to aim. Small details that add realism and tension. Every movement reminds you, she's human, and fear has weight. Fact 6. A new type of enemy. The first stalker-type creature was revealed. A light-sensitive humanoid that crawls across walls and disappears into ceilings. When the corridor looks empty, it's an illusion. This is Requiem's version of Nemesis and Lady Dimitrescu. Only smarter, faster, and far more unpredictable. You don't just fight it, you survive it. As one journalist put it, it feels like being hunted by your own shadow. Fact 7. Puzzles and balance. Capcom confirms Requiem aims for the perfect survival horror balance. Exploration, puzzles, and combat in equal measure. Developers call it the ideal formula of fear. No more action shooters with horror elements. This is back to roots. Limited ammo, locked doors, and the panic of hearing footsteps behind you. Every item counts. Every decision matters. Fact 8. The new system. The most mysterious element is something Capcom calls simply the new system. They refuse to explain what it does, only teasing that it turns the experience into a roller coaster of fear. Insiders believe it's a dynamic threat system where enemies and events react to your behavior, choices, and even hesitation. Imagine a game that learns what scares you. Fact 9. Single player offline, no open world. Capcom tested ideas of multiplayer and open world exploration. but ultimately return to its roots, a single-player horror built around claustrophobic spaces and psychological tension. Requiem isn't about crafting or looting. It's about enduring. The walls feel closer, the corridors darker, and every door could be your last. Fact 10. The end of an era. Everything suggests that Requiem is the final chapter of the saga we followed for decades. Leon's fate, the fall of Umbrella, the scars of Raccoon City, all will collide in one devastating finale. But endings are also beginnings. After Requiem, a new evil may rise, one that reshapes what Resident Evil means for the next generation. Resident Evil Requiem launches February 27th, 2026. The return to Raccoon City isn't just nostalgia. It's a requiem for the past. What secret do you think Grace Ashcroft is hiding? Tell us in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe for more horror discoveries ahead.